Hello, welcome to today's news. My name is Bright WAAKYE, and now Ghanaian Chef Elijah Amoo Adoo has accepted a request by Queen Elizabeth to cook for her. Elijah Amoo Adoo, a food stylist, was in the UK to receive the Queen's Young Leaders Award for his contribution to community development in Ghana. The most fascinating of it all is having to meet the Queen and for the Queen to ask me if I would love to cook for her, which I obviously said yes. I'm going to cook one of our favorite dishes in Ghana, WAAKYE, he said in an interview after receiving the award. Elijah was recognized at an event in Buckingham Palace for his Food for All program, which is built on advocacy against food wastage. Through the program, he scouts for leftover food from restaurants and food vendors to feed mentally challenged persons and the needy. Elijah is among 3 Ghanaians who received the award among 60 young leaders in the Commonwealth. The other 2 are Winifred Selby, who provide bamboo bicycle and sanitary pad for deprived school pupils in the country, and Efwa Asibon. The recipient of the Queen's Young Leaders Award spent some days receiving mentoring and training from the University of Cambridge Institute of Continuing Education in the UK. The late Queen Elizabeth too tasted the favorite Ghanaian dish thanks to a young Ghanaian chef, Elijah Amoo Adoo. As the world mourns the Queen's passing, Ghanaians can take consolation in the fact that she loved Ghana and her food. So now let's watch how this chef met Queen Elizabeth.
Wow. And how did you get the Queen's attention?
Yes, so when we started, it was very difficult, and at a point I had to lose my job. I was head chef of a whole restaurant, and my boss gave me the option of choosing my job and then feeding the mentally challenged people. I chose to feed them, so I resigned and focused more on the organization. So somewhere 2015, every World Food Day, we create a bigger margin where we feed in the 5,000s to mark World Food Day. In 2015, I was able to get a group of young people who believed in the vision, and we decided to break a Guinness World Record for the longest table on UN World Food Day, just to create attention, just to make sure that stakeholders and people in Ghana hear what we are doing, and then we work together, because we say it is a shared social responsibility. We couldn't break the record. We had it on the Osuos Forestry. We couldn't break the record, but we were able to feed 5,000. Wow. And during the event, there was this man who came to witness who are these people saying they want to break a Guinness World Record in Ghana. And he came and saw a group of young guys so exuberant, so determined that they want to make noise to the world that not that we are not producing enough food. We are producing, but there is a lot going waste. So he became a friend, not knowing he was working with the Commonwealth. So as the Queen became 60 years on the throne, she decided she wanted to award young people across the Commonwealth doing things that she believes is in direct representation to what the Commonwealth stands for. So it was through there that I was selected as one of the recipients. I thought it was a joke. Well, the day came, I got to London, I got to Cambridge first to have a course in leading change, and then the day came for us to meet the Queen. I decided I want to go in my chef jacket because I felt that was what has brought us there. Amazingly, when it was my turn to receive my award from the Queen, the first thing I heard Her Majesty saying that, "Hey, you are a chef," and I said, "Yes, your Majesty." So it freezed me up a bit. Then she asked where I was from. I was like, "I'm from Ghana." Then she started talking about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So whilst others were also waiting for their award, close to 1 minute, Her Majesty was chatting with me, and everybody at Buckingham Palace was going like, "What's going on?" She usually does it. And it got to a point she was like, "Oh, she's quite interested in what I do at Food for All." So after we I collected my award and the other recipients, we had a picture session together as a group. And then after the picture session, because I was tall, I was at the back. Then I heard Her Majesty shouting, "Where is the chef? Where is the chef? Where is the chef?" So she met me again after the picture session, and she was like, she's really proud with what I do, and told me that she has hosted President Kufuor and the family before in Buckingham Palace, and she asked me if I would cook for her, which I said yes. So she was like, "What would I cook?" And then out of excitement, and because WAAKYE is my favorite food, I know every WAAKYE joint in Accra. I say WAAKYE.
Did you get a chance to make WAAKYE for her?
Yes, and then also I was able to work with the team at Buckingham Palace. They host a lot of people across the Commonwealth, and most of the times working to develop recipes to ensure that you feel at home, because the Commonwealth is more.
So how long were you there?
I was there for about 2 weeks, came back, and then worked for a month.
When you went back to the palace?
Yes, I went to work with the team there to work on some recipes, and
Interesting.
It was also an opportunity for me to meet investors to see how best they could.
Put your hands together, man. Put your hands together. So, before I let you go, if there are people watching who have, is it hotels and other stuff that you go to for excess food?
So currently, yes, we focus more on businesses, businesses like supermarkets, manufacturers, importers. As far as you are business within the food supply chain, you could be member of the Food and Beverage Association or not. Get in touch with us. We know you have.
How do they get in touch with you? That's what I want to
You can contact us www.foodforallafrica.org or 024-722-3821. Social media, or even on Google Food for All Africa program, and you will see our details there.
Fantastic, fantastic. So all the information is on your screen, and I think it's a very, 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 very important, a useful thing that you're doing in terms of you reaching out to them to share what you consider your waste, and they're delivering it to people who need it. Elijah, congratulations. Keep it up. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for him. Food for all.